So we are a brewery, so we make beer. Hopefully we make really tasty, good beer. But the other thing that we're all about is reminding people that beer is brewed in a brewery, but the ingredients come from the earth, and the clean water that we need to make beer comes from the earth
and the farms.
And the farms, and we need to be conscious of that and take care of these things, because otherwise, no beer.
Yeah.
So. We were always going to be opening in Massachusetts. It wasn't really a choice so much.
Born and raised Massachusetts, and
Yeah.
also the owners have lived here for over 20 years.
Yeah, for a long time. So we were already kind of, going to be in Massachusetts, but
It's the best state.
yeah, I mean,
I love Massachusetts. It is.
But there's just so much, so many good reasons,
Yeah.
to not go anywhere else,
Yeah.
really. Well, I think mostly what we're seeing now, I mean, there's a tremendous advantage to being in the general area, because just the craft brewing scene is still in a growing phase. People are looking for smaller places that do things locally and themselves, as opposed to larger and fewer, more and smaller.
Yeah.
So, we're just kind of benefiting from that general wave of.
And the laws in Mass changed too to like help out with the tap room aspect. So being able to actually just, sell our beer to the consumer directly versus going through distributors or going to a liquor store. Massachusetts made that law change and made our lives easier and able to do smaller versus, having to make all this beer and distribute it everywhere. And
yeah, the state has truly been tremendous with
working in the craft beer.
Yeah, keeping the regulations so that it works for everybody. So it works for small companies so that we can actually operate the business that we do.
And it works for big companies too.
It does.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean that's why you're seeing all these small breweries come in, and it's awesome. I mean, I would say just like even the fact that because craft beer is so big right now, just opening up in Massachusetts while it's booming, like you kind of we literally opened the door 2 minutes before we opened, and 30 cars were pulling in, and all we did was make a Facebook post.
And I think on like the more macro side of it, all these wonderful businesses out here and in general that I'm humbled to be in the company of. Really, I mean, it's driving the general economy, and we're a peripheral kind of business. We're not going to be hiring, hundreds of people.
Maybe someday.
And driving the economy that way. But what we do is, we provide a business that reaps the benefits and encourages the growth of the community from the outside, really. So when you see a company like ours working and growing, it's indicative of the fact that there's more growth happening in a general sense, because there's more disposable income, property values go up.
Economy is going well.
So yeah.
And everybody needs a place to go have a beer.
Everybody
after work.
needs to have
let's be honest.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I mean, we already had like 4 people walk up to us, financing, networking, even the fact that we do events, so we can hold private events for these companies too is also something that we can do. And but just all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of that stuff
Already,
where we do host a lot of
little bit more,
corporate events, not corporate so much because we're small, but small company events, and we just met that wonderful woman who's
working
done
with Medusa
financing with some of the
Treehouse,
bigger breweries around the state. So
yeah, always networking, especially in Massachusetts, is always good. So yeah.